Okay there, YouTubers. This is going to be a quick video on how I clean my vinyl records. This, as you can see, is Bob Dylan and the band. I haven't played this album since it came out. I don't know, 76 or something like that. Called Before the Flood. It's a 2-record set. This album's got a special place in my heart because I actually went to see Bob Dylan and the band way back when at the Nassau Coliseum in New York, out on Long Island, and it was quite a concert. But anyway, this is a very simple process that I'm going to use to clean up this record. I use basically two things. It's very economical. I've got this solution here called Audio Intelligent Vinyl Solutions Cleaner. This is their one-step process. And you could see it's, I would say 3/4 full, and I've already cleaned, I would say 40 albums, maybe 50. And all I basically did was take this and transfer it into a just an old spray container that I had. I'm sure the audiophiles out there are going to have a lot to say about this process, but anyway, I chose this one at the recommendation of the people up at the Needle Doctor in Minnesota. It sells for $25, which is kind of pricey, but it includes, they use an enzyme process to dissolve the grit and the grime and the dust and everything else that's on there, and it works great. I could tell you from experience. So, but I think you could use any commercial cleaner in my little process here. So it's not a plug for these guys. I could tell you, like I said, from experience, that it works great. So I used that. I transferred it into a spray bottle, and to clean it, all this is a painting pad, an edger. And I don't know if you could see it or not, but it has these fibers that coincidentally fit nicely into the grooves of the record. And I'm going to use this two ways. I'm going to use it long ways on the album to just kind of spread the solution out. And then I'm going to use it sideways to really scrub inside the grooves. You can see it's how dirty it kind of picked up. I don't know if that's going to transfer into the album or not, but I did. The other day I did buy these edger refills for a couple of bucks. So the total investment, I'm going to say, is about $30 to kind of get the process done. And like I said, you don't have to use this. This is the most expensive item in the process. You could probably use any one of the other commercially available type record vinyl cleaners. So, but anyway, on with the process. I'm gonna kind of put this to the side. I've got a microfiber cloth that I'm going to lay the. That's a little bit dirty here. That I'm going to lay the album on. And then I've got another microfiber cloth that will that I'll dry it with. Yeah, I know I picked it up by the edge, which is not a big deal because I know that I am going to be cleaning it. So I did not want to start with this side because then I'll lose track of where I'm at. There we go, side one. And when I'm finished cleaning it, I will put it in the original Masters plastic sleeves. So as you can see, side one is kind of funky. There's a lot of grit, a lot of dirt, a lot of grime. Just so you know, these are actually scuff marks and scratches in the album itself. So those are not going to come out. However, once we finish this, you'll see that the condition of the record will be much improved. So anyway, I just stand it up on edge, get my spray bottle, give it a nice liberal spray. Lay it down, and then just take the pad long ways and just gently kind of spread out the solution into the grooves until it's all even. And you should be able to see that. So this enzyme process now is doing its job, and breaking up the grease, the grime, the grit. God knows what else is on this album. It's been around. It's been in my collection for a long time. And probably like a lot of you just getting back into vinyl, you're going to find that your albums are going to need some cleaning. The whole process takes, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Not that big of a deal. So. All right, so I've got it pretty much spread out into the grooves. Now I'm just going to lay this down lengthwise, and basically, once it gets in there, you'll feel it. It actually follows the grooves of the record, like a needle would, or a stylus. And just go around 2-3 times. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on, just enough to kind of get the fibers bedded into the grooves of the record. And depending upon the condition of your album, you might have to do this more than once. And now you can see that the direction of these little fibers is a lot different than back and forth, side to side. So we'll put it on like this and give it a little bit more pressure this time to really get in to the grooves of the album. There might be 1 or 2 spots that you're going to have to concentrate on more. I won't know that until I actually dry the record off, which is going to be the next step in the process. And I could tell there's some fingerprints right in over here that might need a second application. So we'll play it by ear. We'll see how this one comes out. All right. And then I have a second microfiber cloth. Clean one. Okay. That I will just gently wipe down any of the remaining fluid, cleaning solution, that is on the record. And as you can tell, it's a lot better than when we first started. Still not done yet though, because now I'll take the microfiber cloth, spread it out over my hand, and just kind of give it a nice little polish. This solution and this process does not damage the label at all. in any way. This is going to sound great. And like I said, there's some scuff marks. This is an old album. I didn't take the best of care of these of my collection. Some of them I did. Others, well, they just didn't make it over the years. I don't know how well you can see that, but other than the scuff marks, all the fingerprints are gone. And all the dirt, grit, grime, and dust in the grooves have been removed. Let's see if we can look at this for comparison. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could tell, especially right in over here, there's a lot of gunk. Whereas on the side that we just did, looks like fairly new vinyl. I don't think those scratches are really going to affect the sound much. You'll have to see when I play it, which I'll be doing in a little while, but that'll be another video maybe. So, and yeah, it might be time to change this. I don't know. Well, that's it. That is my $30, basically a $30 solution to getting some of these old 30 and 40-year-old albums back into playing condition. Again, I use the Audio Intelligent Vinyl Solutions. This is the one-step process. They have a couple of different ones. You could probably go to their website, which is not on here. Oh, maybe it is, yeah. It's www.osageaudio.com. And Osage Audio Products in Hallsville, Missouri. Alcohol free, and it's got it, like I said, it uses an enzyme process to break up the grit and the grime. And I got this from the Needle Doctor in Minnesota for $25. But like I said, also said, there are other commercial products available. Just spray it on, kind of scrub it in, and then polish it off. So I've been very, very happy with the results. Like I said, I can even feel the difference with this microfiber cloth. I mean, it's just gliding along there. Like I said, there may be other commercial products that are available. I think the key thing is this little painter's brush edger that really does a good job. I would avoid using things like dishwashing detergent and anything alcohol based or regular tap water. Get a solution that is made for vinyl record cleaning. So that's it. Good luck, and if you've got any comments, just leave them below. Have fun.